Year to date, the S&P 500 is up 10.51%. It's amazing. The FANG stocks, the Facebook, the Amazon, Netflix, and Google, you realize they equal 7% of the S&P 500, and those stocks have these kind of returns year to date. Facebook up 46%. Amazon up 33%, Netflix up 45%, Google up 20%, and Apple up 35%.
What's scary is that those 5 stocks make up 48% of the capitalization of S&P tech sectors.
Yes.
So 5 stocks equal 50% roughly. What does that tell you?
With that large of a percent, of those 3 making up 48%, if we did have a slight pullback, a 2, 3, 4% pullback, then the market's going to adjust across the board because it makes up such a large percent.
Yeah,
so it's volatility.
Correct. And it's been the lead. It's been the lead dog for a while. It's up. The tech sector's up about 28% year to date. A lot of analysts are starting to underweight technology looking forward towards the end of the year and looking at other sectors to backfill.
The other issue, the other piece of economic data that I think helps support where we are at this point in time in a positive market is manufacturing. Manufacturing is picking up. So that's a positive thing. Inventories are down, rebuilding it. Now inventories are waiting on, and companies are admittedly waiting on what's going to come out of Washington. Can we get some relief out of Washington in order to do it? But still manufacturing is up. And there's finally beginning discussions of manufacturing jobs. I was listening to the Tesla owner this morning. Well, I'll think of his name in here in a minute. It's right on tip of the tongue. But anyway, he's going to build 2 more plants, and those plants are going to be built in the United States. We had the Wisconsin last week, the other manufacturing that's going to build plants here. We have manufacturing coming back to the United States, and that's a positive thing. In the United States, since 2015 through 2016, for this last 18 months, the value position inside the United States has been the place to be. But just like any good place, money follows that. More money goes into it, and it drove the value up. You used to buy it at a reasonable price. You now buy it at a reasonable plus price. It's not unreasonable, but it costs more to get into the United States value sector. So where can you buy into to get an opportunity that might be like it's been over the last 18 months? And the answer is overseas. It's international. Now you and I have begun to move into more international positions since about February of this year.
Yeah, but we made a huge move on June 12th. We moved a substantial portion of
we began, and then we made more moves into the summertime. And the reason is where the valuations are in that value sector internationally. They are at this point in time where our value sector was 18 months ago. Now, the small and mid caps. I think there's opportunities.
Yeah, I think corporate tax reform will offer, if it does, they can actually get on the same page, some even more opportunities for small cap types of investments. Small cap investments year to date have outperformed or underperformed their large cap counterparts by about half. So in rough numbers, large caps are up 10, small caps are up 5, but since May, they're outperforming the large cap category by 2%.
Okay.
So what it needs corporate tax reform for the sole reason, for many reasons, but the one that pops to my head the most is that their tax brackets right now are 36% in a lot of cases, and they only do 20 to 25% of their business abroad.